Today is Thursday, May 27th, and I just want to say goodbye because today's the last week that me and Taylor are doing announcements. We have no school tomorrow, but that does not mean that you get to stay in your room watching YouTube or playing video games. Get outside, get some fresh air, and maybe play with some friends. Today's lunch choices are chicken nuggets, green beans, applesauce, Rice Krispie treats, and milk. Please stand for your Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today I will stay safe, take responsibility, act positively, and respect all.
I would like to wish a happy birthday to all these people. Annabelle L. on Thursday, Maylee G. on Saturday, Haley K. on Sunday, Addison T. on Sunday, and Jackal D. on Monday. Happy birthday.
I would like to give an affirmation to Lily and Josie, because the reason why I would love to give an affirmation to Josie is because she can always brighten up your day by saying a few words of kindness to you, and one for Lily is because she is always a great friend you can have, and she would do anything to help you do your stuff.
I would like to give an affirmation to Mrs. Gainsforth. Mrs. Gainsforth, because she is kind. She helps me. She's there to help me. You're the best teacher ever, Mrs. Gainsforth.
You should read this book called The Magnificent Lizzie Brown and the Devil's Hound. Something about it is it's this girl who's traveling in a traveling circus. She's going to England, but something very bad happens to her and her circus.
Ethan, want to hear a joke?
Yes.
What dog loves to take bubble baths?
What?
A shampoodle.
Hey, Raven, want to hear a joke?
Sure.
Why did the baker put a flower seed in her cake?
I don't know why.
Because she ran out of flour.
Hi, my name is Owen from Mrs. Regis' class. I'd like to give an affirmation to D'Artagnan. He always plays with me at recess, and he's a really good friend.
Hi, my name is Jamarie. I'm from Mrs. Regis' class, and I'm finally going to give an affirmation to Allie because she's kind, a nice friend, and she's been my friend for a very long time, and she's very, very amazing. And I will also give an affirmation to Romeo. He's a very kind friend, and he's very, very, very nice, like Allie.
Hey, good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching the announcements. Hopefully it's in the morning to get your day started right. Everybody's got to get their day started right. I'm Mr. Johnson. I'm back here to talk with you about some books, of course. You know, a lot of times I ask students as they're wandering through the hallway or as they're getting dropped off in the morning, what book are you reading? Oddly enough, no one ever asked me what I'm reading. So I just thought I'd share with you what book I am currently reading. Currently, I am reading Ground Zero by Alan Gratz. Now, if you are an Alan Gratz fan or you are a historical fiction fan, you will absolutely love this book because it follows in the way that Alan Gratz does all of his novels. It's just amazing. This book actually follows two different timelines with two different main characters. The first character you're introduced to is a boy named Brandon. Now, Brandon is about 9 years old, and Brandon is traveling with his father to work at one of the Twin Towers, at the North Tower, because his father works on the 93rd floor in a restaurant called A Window to the World. Now, why is this 9-year-old boy going with his father to work on a September morning? Because it's September 1st, 2001. So why is he there? Why is he going there? Well, Brandon got in trouble because he stood up for a friend of his, a classmate, who was being bullied. The bully was trying to take the toy away from from the other little boy, and Brandon stepped in between them to try and break up the fight, and he pushed down the bully, and Brandon's the one who got caught, and Brandon got suspended. The other little boy who was being bullied, his toy was a Wolverine claw, and it got broken by the bully. So Brandon has to go to work with his dad. Little does he know, a lot of crazy, really bad, tragic things are about to happen. And Brandon kind of leaves his father's restaurant to go down to the ground floor to try and buy a new set of Wolverine claws for his friend that had his claws broken, when all of a sudden an airplane slams into the Twin Towers. Now, then we shoot away and we meet the other portion of the timeline and the other main character, and that character is a young lady named Rashmina, and she lives in Afghanistan, in modern day Afghanistan. So there's a gap of about 20 years between these two different storylines. And this young lady, Miss Rashmina, she wants to be a teacher. She's learning how to speak English. But her brother, well, he's a little bit different. He's filled with anger because their country's been destroyed with constant war between the people who live in Afghanistan and the Russians in the 1980s, and now the people who live in Afghanistan and the Americans who have come there because of what happened in 2001, September 11th. And it's a great story, and as always, they seem to mesh together because Rashmina, in today's modern day, befriends an American soldier named Taz, who you'll find out has been in Afghanistan fighting for quite some time. Really cool story, keep you on the edge of your seat, probably for our 5th grade readers. Great read. So if you check this book out or you bought this book, because I know some of you bought some of this book already, this might be one that you're going to put on the top of your list to want to check out. All right, other quick ones. Let's go fast. This is a graphic novel series called Warriors. Now, Warriors, actually, it's all about cats, all right, and the secret life of like cats who live out in the wild. And of course, it's a fantasy because the cats talk, and cats don't ordinarily talk. Okay, so again, this is a great graphic novel series that's actually based on a novel series where there's tons and tons of these books. They decided to turn them into a graphic novel series. Really good. A few kids have checked this one out. This one is a book that I read this summer, absolutely loved, by one of my favorite authors, Jason Reynolds. It was a National Book Award finalist, and it also won the Coretta Scott King Award. And this one is all about middle school. So if you're like someone in 5th grade or 4th grade and you're getting ready to head into middle school soon, this might be a book you'd be interested in. It really spoke to me because it was all about 10 different stories of children walking home from school. I used to walk home from school a long way, and every day was like a different adventure. And that's what this is all about. It's got 10 different stories of 10 different groups of kids walking home from their middle school. But of course, there's always a thread that binds them. Great book. You'll probably enjoy it. If you've had to spend any time walking around your neighborhood or walking home from school, you are going to connect with this book. So definitely 4th, 5th grade readers, this might be a book for you. This one I just got last week. This is book 11 from the Bad Guys series. This one, I'll read the back to you because I haven't read it because there's like a bazillion of these books and I haven't read all the series. But this one says, seriously, what is going on with Snake? Terrifying powers, evil allies, interdimensional doorways. What is his deal? And that's not all. Why is Agent Fox suddenly so mysterious? Who is she exactly? We need answers. Wolf and the gang are back, and they're even more confused than you. So get ready for your brain to totally melt. All right, this is the Bad Guys series, book 12. By the way, book 13 comes out in July. So if you get an opportunity, check this one out. Now, this is a new up-and-coming book. I don't have the book to show you, so it's like right here on display. This book will be out next week. It is a graphic novel. The graphic novel is called Pawcasso, which is sort of like a play on words because there's this guy that was a great artist named Picasso, but it's Pawcasso. All right, and this is by Remy Lai, and I'll give you the rundown. It says, every Saturday, Pawcasso trots into town with a basket. It's a dog, Pawcasso. A shopping list and cash in paw to buy groceries for his family. One day, he passes an 11-year-old Joe, peering out the window of her house, bored and lonely. Astonished by the sight of an adorable basket-toting dog on his own, Joe follows Pawcasso, and when she's seen alongside him by a group of kids from her school, they mistake her for Pawcasso's owner. Excited to make her new friends, Jo reluctantly hides the truth and agrees to let her dog model for an art class that the kids attend. What could go wrong? But what starts as a Chihuahua-sized lie quickly grows Great Dane-sized when the animal control people receive complaints about a dog roaming the streets off a leash. With Picasso's freedom at stake, is Jo willing to spill the truth and risk her new friendship? So this, if you like animals, if you like great stories, if you like graphic novels, Picasso might be for you. All right, everybody, that's it for today. You have a great rest of your day, and find the title that speaks to you and keep reading.
Today is our last day that me and Millie are doing the announcements. And I just wanted to say a little goodbye because we will be missing you guys a lot.
Make it a great day